Bottom of the deck, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like you made a lot of investment in some kind of project or some kind of business venture, and maybe it hasn't paid off. So maybe you feel like you've wasted your time. You've been waiting for some kind of positive outcome from it, but maybe this has not come over there. You've got the King of Wands over here, so it's some kind of project that you were in charge or you might have been in charge of, rather, with that King of Wands. But it looks like whatever you invested, whatever time, energy, effort, whatever you put into it did not pay off for you. And this might have been the disappointment that has come in. So, something was not quite successful, although you put in a lot of effort and energy into it. And you'd been waiting for it to pay off, but it doesn't look like it's come through for you there. You've got the Six of Pentacles and you've got the Queen of Swords there. So, it looks like, you've been going through a little bit of hard times there with that Six of Pentacles, maybe even trying to seek some kind of help. You've been waiting for things to come to light there, and there's been a lot of problems that you have been dealing with that Queen of Swords. So she generally tries to take control of that situation there with that big sword, but there's been a lot of problems that she has been dealing with, and you're dealing with it by yourself. There's nobody there that's assisting you, because she's really the divorcee of the tarot. So somebody dealing with things really very much by themselves, very alone, trying to take control, trying to sort through things, trying to speak your truth, trying to take charge of that situation. But with that Six of Pentacles, it looks like, still not being able to be successful and needing to have assistance and help from others, and going through financial problems as well. So whatever investments you have made, it doesn't look like it's worked out for you there. It looks like there was, there's some kind of loss, and you've had to ask for help financially. So going through a bit of hard times there with that Six of Pentacles. So in the past, you've got the Sun card there, so you've been very, very busy. This is the twins, the Gemini twins. This is about working very, very hard. Now, the Sun card is ruled by Leo, and this is about putting a lot of effort and energy into things, working late hours, really slogging, and trying to get a positive outcome. There with that Sun card. So you've been putting a lot of effort into this project, but it doesn't seem to have panned out well. You were in charge of this particular project. It seems like you were collaborating with a lot of people. You were somebody that is an expert at whatever you're doing, and maybe this is why the sole responsibility seems to have lain on your shoulders there. So you've been very focused on your work. It doesn't seem like there's a relationship that you've been focusing on, rather it's been about work there. Now, you're at the Hangman phase where you made a lot of sacrifices for this particular job, and you were waiting. You're still waiting maybe for a payoff of some sort. Even here with that Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like there's a pause. You are waiting for something to come through. But it doesn't seem like, the money has been forthcoming for you there, even with that Queen of Swords, waiting for something to come through there. Now, going into the future, you've got the Lovers, so there is a choice that you will have to make. You'll have to decide what to do next. You can either be very bold or you can be very conservative in your decision. So you need to do some research to find out how to proceed. So there's a big decision coming in there for you. You're very confused about what to do next. Everything is, again, as you can see, there's two towers there. This is about trying to make a decision, but being a bit confused. This person's got bow and arrow, but there's no arrow in that bow. So you haven't made a choice yet, you haven't made a decision, and you really don't know what to focus on at the moment. So you're a bit confused right now, and a bit scared maybe to even act with that Moon card. A new offer is coming in with that Ace of Cups, so something brand new is going to be coming to you. Maybe this is what the choice has got to be, what decision you have to make, but there is definitely a brand new offer coming in, a brand new start with that Ace of Cups. You're very, very worried. You're feeling very, very trapped in this particular situation, and you're afraid to actually make a move. You're afraid to act with that particular card. So you've got a lot of cards here that are showing that you're very much stuck and you're not quite sure what you should be doing, and you're really scared to make a decision about what to do. Now, there is that brand new offer, so there is something that you do need to be aware that this offer is coming. It's going to be on the table for you. You've got the Nine of Cups, so and it's followed by the Three of Cups. So whatever this new offer is, it's going to be something that you have been waiting for, and it's going to bring you that wish fulfillment coming in. So maybe this is a dream job or dream offer. There's a celebration coming in for there. Just watch out for sneaky behavior, of people around you. or maybe there's something not quite right legally. So just make sure that you're doing that research. On the other hand, with the Seven of Swords, it's also about whatever this old situation is, you may need to actually take your things and leave. And you may just have to cut your ties and move on. So you can see him taking the swords and walking away in the night. So this is about maybe you need to be very strategic. You may need to just up and leave and accept this brand new offer that comes in. So because things are not working out right now, and whatever they've been promising you, they're not giving you quite what they promised you. Maybe financially they promised you a certain amount and they're only giving you pennies, and this is giving you that feeling of being of loss, really. And even though you're waiting for things to come through, you're very much stuck in this job or this position where whatever promises they made with that Seven of Pentacles, it's not come to fruition. It's almost like they were deceptive and they promised you things, so you're trying to make that decision to move on, and it might be that you just need to do it anyway, regardless of whatever is going on. You may need to just take your things and move, because what is coming in, whatever this offer is, something that you've been waiting for, and it's a dream offer, really, that Ace of Cups bringing in that Nine of Cups. And it's going to bring you some celebration there, some kind of victory, some kind of celebration coming in there. So you might just have to cut your losses and go and accept this job, regardless of what anybody's got to say. And in fact, don't give people the heads up about what you're about to do. Keep your secrets to yourself. Maybe just go ahead and do it, and after you've done it, then you can come clean and say what your decision is. It looks like you're going to have to play it that way, and that's the strategy behind it. So you've got the Three of Winter over there. So this is about the Three of Winter is considered to be the heartbreak card. Sadness is part of life, and you don't have to go through this alone. But I think in this situation, the heartbreak card is about cutting communication with these people that you're dealing with and actually just making a clean break from them. So just moving on. Maybe not even telling people what you're going to do and just doing it. And that's that Lover's card coming again, making that decision, making that choice, and follow your heart. So this is about making a decision and just doing it. And then telling people after you've made the decision about what you want, what you've done. You've got the Ego card as the final card, and this is about feeling trapped in the situation, but it is not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free from negative thinking. So it looks like whatever this situation you are in, it seems like there's a control issue going on over here. They seem to have control over you, and maybe they're holding something like a gun to your head, making you stay in that situation, and you really don't want to be there. This is about being trapped in a situation and you really don't want to be there. Now with the Devil card or the Ego card, there is usually bits of information that is being withheld deliberately from you. So maybe in this situation you will have to get out of there, sneak out of there, really, in order for you to break free from a situation. You'll have to break that bond yourself, because whatever is waiting for you beyond that is much better. It is something that you've been wishing for, waiting for. If you allow yourself to be manipulated in this situation, you're going to be stuck there for a very, very long time. And you're going to be going through that situation where you're in lack. So, and the new offer that comes in is going to bring in whatever you want financially. But you're going to have to do it, play the cards very close to your chest, and you may have to just do the deed, leave the situation, and then talk about it later on. So I hope that this reading has helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all the best. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.